You know the deal.
Yeah, I'm definitely suggesting that because what we've seen the last couple of days, we're just going to keep seeing that through the weekend. It's not organized rain at any point, but the chance for rain is there. 83 degrees right now. It feels like 88. The dew points are in the low 70s, meaning it still feels really humid out, and we'll continue to feel that really the remainder of the week. Here's a look at satellite and radar. We can see where the rain is. It's mostly west of the Metroplex. A few pockets of heavy rain at this point, but we're going to see this become more numerous during the afternoon hours. Right now, that rain really just spotty across the Metroplex, Decatur to Rome, even Saginaw seeing a little bit of that rain, Jacksboro towards Mineral Wells. Again, very spotty, not anything organized out there, meaning the threat for severe weather is very low. But we're dealing with so much moisture that at any point where we see these thunderstorms take shape, it can become like this near Strawn along I-20 just to the east of Eastland. We could see some of these storms produce heavy rainfall, leading to accumulations of a quarter to half an inch in really a matter of 20 minutes. So definitely want to be careful out there. Coverage for rain at about 70% for this afternoon across much of the Metroplex. South and east of DFW, we're looking at 60% coverage, 50% coverage outside of that. The more south and east you are, the less likely you are to see some of this widespread rain. So here's a look at Thursday. Here's how the rain will likely develop in the course of the next couple of hours. It becomes a bit more widespread in North Texas, pockets of heavy rain again. Severe threat is very low, around 3. Peak heating of the afternoon, we'll notice a bit more rain, especially towards the east of the Metroplex. It's not going to be long-lived at any point. We'll notice that these thunderstorms pop up and then quickly rain themselves out and really dissipate. This is Thursday now around 5. Notice how activity starts to lower as we approach the evening into the overnight hours. We're left with cloud cover, and that's really about it. On Friday, 60% coverage for areas in the Metroplex. 50% coverage south and east of the Metroplex. It's going to be less than today, but still a good chunk of us will see that rain. Here's a look at how it'll look around noon on your Friday. I know Friday night we're gearing up for a lot of those football games. It does look like a lot of this activity starts to wind down around game time, which is fantastic news. It just means that a few of the fields out there may be a little soggy. Rain chances continue through the Labor Day weekend with 50% coverage Saturday, 40% coverage on Sunday, 30% coverage on your Labor Day and into Tuesday. Between now and then, we could pick up anywhere between ½ an inch to 1 inch of rainfall, beneficial rainfall at that. Just be careful out on the roads as you go about your weekend. All right, so after 60 days of no-name storms in the Atlantic hurricane season, we now have Tropical Storm Danielle. It's the 4th named storm of the season. It's about 960 miles west of the Azores, and we'll notice that this is not moving very much. We're not going to see very much movement, but it does forecast to become a hurricane in the next 48 hours. We'll be keeping a close eye on that and 2 other areas of interest in the Atlantic here as we approach the end of your week. Yeah, 10-day forecast showing temperatures close to that 90-degree mark. Otherwise, we're looking warm, we're looking humid, and rain chances really just about every day in that 10-day. We'll be back.